Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic finish to the Sun Belt football season as we battle for the trophy and crown a champion of the Sun Belt Conference right here today. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team of the country, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Wallace. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Made the defense look slow that time. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the extra point was up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, I love these fullbacks when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball. Most of the times, in most offensive schemes, they block all the time. Just a forgotten player. Here, they slip him out and let him catch.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Hands off to the fullback. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Grab behind the line, it's York. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Raging Cajuns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he scores. Touchdown, Louisiana. And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
They'll run it to the right side. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. And the Red Wolves come to the line in a hurry-up. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he the football there on third down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now a carry here for the fullback. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Raging Cajuns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's a carry for the fullback. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Hands off to the left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's York. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Raging Cajuns will have to punt this one away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Nice play action call.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and
Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Bulls. This quarterback on fire today. Well, a touchdown to a wide-open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense not pressing this time. The sure hands. It's Claiborne. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout. We talk strategy. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll run it to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Wolves will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense is really threatening now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Raging Cajuns with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Raging Cajuns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Raging Cajuns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they go in front here in the second half. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Near midfield, the offense going to go for it on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. The last drive in the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Now it's second down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Sticking with the running game. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. The Red Wolves churn out another 1st down. They'll try the right here. Finding space at the 20. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Red Wolves have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point makes it 35-31. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. Gets some space around the 30. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions, I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
Tries to get it to the running back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the 4th quarter, of course you've got to go for it on 4th down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
1st and goal, and the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Louisiana. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Breaking tackles.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the Red Wolves took a cash in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The shotgun running play call. Makes the defender miss. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an Amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Coach makes a decision to go for a two-point conversion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's finally tackled just short of the goal line. He thought he was going to get there, but what a return. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And looking to throw now on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Flood Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.